Oh, welcome. I'm going to call this video my official introduction to the internet. So this video is to give some context about who I am, where I came from, why I started posting about health and fitness in the first place, and what the message is I'm trying to spread, what I'm truly trying to do with this content. Now, who am I in the first place, right? I'm Brett Gourvennec. I am a 19-year-old, almost 20 actually, and I'm from California. And my true message, my core, the foundation of all this is I believe that in order to live a true, fulfilled life to the fullest of your potential, you need to have a strong foundation that is your health and your mindset. And those things come through consistency, discipline, eating the right foods, exercising, getting sunlight, all of those things. And I really think it's so important to have your health and your mindset in check, because when you don't have those things in check, it's very hard to start a family or, chase after that career, build that business when you don't have the basics in check. So that's what I'm about. That's what this page is about. And what I'm here posting about is to show others how I live a healthy and fulfilled life, with the basics being nutrition, diet, exercise, and mindset. And my content is really geared towards helping other people do the same and showing the life that I live and what prioritizing my health and my mindset has brought me as a man. The physique it's brought me, the lifestyle it's brought me, just being the healthiest version of myself and the happiness that I get from it on a daily basis. So I guess I'll start from the very beginning. From a very young age, my parents divorced when I was about 5 or 6. Now, it's not quite significant to my story. However, it did force me to become a lot more independent. I didn't really have that full family aspect. So I was kind of, living two different lives. I had my mom's side, my dad's side, all that good stuff. And growing up, I was super into sports. I was very into, recreational sports. I did soccer, snowboarding, basketball, baseball, pretty much every single thing you can think of, I was doing. And this was from the age of 5 to about, I want to say 12 or 13, right? But 14, we'll say 14. And then COVID hit. And during that time, I was doing absolutely nothing for my health. I was eating absolutely terribly. I was, playing video games all day. I mean, I was 14, I was 15. I was playing video games all day. I was, not really getting outside, not walking outside. Of course, the gyms weren't open at the time. And my friends who were athletes, unlike me, started getting into lifting and sports. And I was the odd one out. I was the only one who wasn't really getting into these things. And I kind of got pressured or bullied into lifting and working out, which was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. So when I was 16 years old, about 4 years ago now, I started taking my lifting really seriously and, going to the gym a couple days a week, really consistently. That was when this all started. I had no experience lifting whatsoever. I was really skinny, really out of shape, really unhealthy before that. And I was lifting very consistently for the last 4 years. However, from the age of 16 to 18, so about up until a year ago, I was lifting, I was doing all these things, but I was still, drinking all the time, smoking all the time, eating all the bad food, the junk food all the time. I had no routine. I woke up late every single day, and excuse me. And I was in high school. However, I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't have any sort of purpose or motivation. Where was I going, right? I was just lifting with kind of no motivation behind it. And I was eating these foods that made me feel absolutely terrible. And so I had no motivation, I had no drive, I had no energy. I wasn't, walking, getting sunlight, doing the basics. And so I would wake up every day feeling absolutely terrible. Maybe I smoked the night before or drank the night before. And the thing is those things are fine. I like to do them every once in a while now, but when they become a part of your routine, the junk food, the drinking, the smoking, when those things become something that you do on a weekly basis, couple times a week, and they just become a habit, that was when it was a problem for me. And because I was doing it so often, it wasn't even like a reward. It wasn't like I was earning it. And it was just part of my routine. It was really gearing me and setting me towards a path that I didn't want to go down. And I would, like I said, wake up every day feeling absolutely terrible. Went out the night before, big deal, like so fun, all that stuff, whatever. And a year ago, my friend Massimo and also Santa Cruz Medicinals, if you know him, I became really attracted towards that lifestyle and towards eating clean, towards, drinking less, doing drugs less, whatever. And when I adopted that lifestyle, the, eating clean, having a set schedule, I immediately felt so much better just through doing that. Now, keep in mind, this entire time I was still lifting, but I had acne, I had no abs, I had no motivation, I had brain fog throughout the day, low energy, all because of my diet and my routines. Like I said, you can go to the gym all the time. You can go to the gym 5 days a week, but if you're not eating right and you're not doing those things and you don't have the mindset that comes with, the consistency, the discipline to be able to do more than just go to the gym a couple days a week, you're not going to feel your best. And that's what I noticed. And so, like I said, when I started doing this, when I started adopting this healthy lifestyle, I instantly had more energy. I instantly started feeling a lot more fulfilled. My mind was a lot clearer, and I didn't have to rely on the substances every single week to have fun. Now, like I said, if it's vacation or once in a while, I'll enjoy some drinks or, some za or, the fast food if, on vacation. But when it was in my routine every single week, like I said, there was no reward. I wasn't earning it. And that's another thing I believe is that I do these things. I eat clean because I love it. And I work out because I love it. But when the time comes for me to be able to enjoy, some fast food, which I don't really enjoy anymore, or, a drink or whatever, I want to feel like I have earned it and not just have it given to me. And I want it to be presented to me in a way that's like, okay, you've been working your ass off for 95% of the time. Here, now you can relax. Now you can have some fun. And like I said before, when I was just doing it all the time, it wasn't rewarding. It was just part of my routine, which was destroying me. And I didn't even realize it at the time. And so when I started adopting these healthy habits, the healthy routines, dialing in my sleep, dialing in the foods I eat, all of these simple things, I started to feel a lot more fulfilled. I started to actually have energy throughout the day. I started to actually have drive and have a purpose. And a lot of my friends would reach out to me like a year ago and just ask me random questions like, oh, what should I eat? What exercise should I do? Whatever. I noticed like tons of people were like, oh, like give me a meal plan, all this stuff. So I was like, okay, maybe I should start, posting about this. So I made a Snapchat story about food or I had a gym story, but I didn't really use that one. It was more about food. And then someone was like, oh, you should start a TikTok. And I talked to one of my friends about it. And then I was like, you know what? In August like 6 months ago, I was like, screw it. I'm just going to start posting. And I haven't missed a single day since. Now, I've been posting on TikTok, trying to get my content out there and stuff, but I haven't really focused on the quality of my content, especially when it comes to Instagram and YouTube, which are a lot more impactful. So that's why I'm taking the initiative to upgrade the quality of my content and focus more on Instagram and YouTube and actually building a relationship with my audience and showing people what I do to live a fulfilled and healthy life through the lifestyle, through the diet. So that's where I came from. That's a little bit of my story, my background. And it's just the simple things that a lot of people are missing in their daily lives. And, you know, the sicknesses that people get just from not having the basics down, like eating clean, right? I mean, I've said this 50 times, you know, walking, exercising on a consistent basis, the simple things that I really want to promote out there. And the more people that we have promoting this, the more positive influence that we have on the internet, on this side of the internet, promoting these positive things, the more change we can make to this world, and the more lives we can change, and the healthier our country can be moving forward. And another thing too was when I went to Europe about a year and a half ago for 3 months. The lifestyle there was so drastically different compared to here. And it also made me realize just how unhealthy a lot of Americans are. And it's not our fault, really. The fast food everywhere, the junk food everywhere, like it's just everywhere. And it's so normalized here. But in Europe, you don't find the fast food. It's hard to find that. It's hard to find the junk food. It's not as easily accessible. And the quality of the food was a lot better there. And people were just walking more, enjoying the outdoors more. So that also helped me shift my perspective towards that healthier lifestyle and adopting that healthier lifestyle, because going there allowed me to open my mind to new possibilities. That's another thing I really love to do, is travel. So with that being said, I'm so excited to start actually posting a lot more on here, building the quality of my content, building my relationship with you guys, and showing how wonderful it is to live a fulfilled life through the foundations of health and mindset. If you want to check out my Instagram down below, I post every single day there. I'm going to be uploading a couple videos a week onto YouTube, and man, I'm excited. I want to change people's lives. I genuinely want to fucking do this shit. I love health and fitness. Another thing too is my shoulder injury. Right now, that's what I'm currently dealing with. So I want to document that and show how, you know, you can start from, I mean, I'm not starting from nothing, but you can start from an injury and work your way back up. Or you can start from, you know, maybe you were consistent with health and fitness before and you gave it up. You can start and build that back up. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Right now, I can't lift at all on this side. So I'm doing rehab, I'm doing all that stuff. I'm gonna document that on YouTube, my road to getting back into the best shape of my life like I was last year within the next couple of months. So I'm really excited for all this stuff. Like I said, content is gonna be pumping out on Instagram and YouTube. I'll see you boys in the next one. If you have any other questions for me, just comment down below. I can't wait to like actually meet people that, you know, I'm recording or that I'm talking to on YouTube, because obviously right now my following is very small. However, I know it's just going to grow and become better, and I'm going to have more and more people who support me and more people that I'm helping on a daily basis, which is what drives me to post these videos. Whenever I get those comments or those DMs from people saying, yo, this motivated me, or yo, this inspired me to, you know, eat healthier. Like, dude, I get those comments rarely right now just because I have a small following, but when I do, it sets off motivation for like the next 3 days. I'm like, all I can think about is, holy shit, I changed one person's life. And when, you know, I keep posting and I keep building, I'm just gonna be affecting more and more people to make healthier choices, which is the goal of all this, is to show how living healthy, eating healthy is great. It's not boring. It's not a chore. I enjoy it every single day. I enjoy that workout. I enjoy getting my steps in. I enjoy, you know, that meal that tastes absolutely delicious that I'm lucky to have. All of the simple things. And having a consistent mindset and showing up every single day. Having the discipline to do so. To post every day and to work out every day. That's the foundation. That's what this is about. So, like I said, I did an outro like 3 times already. However, appreciate you guys for watching this video. I will see you boys in the next one. Peace out.